Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Figured I'd come in this way because I didn't want to be on the road.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go talk to my partner up here. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah,
You just hang tight, okay?
Seems,
Can I just see his deal? Yeah, he's very... Yeah. Yep.
You guys see the
What's up?
You guys see the
I see that.
DUI in 21 looks like.
Can you go up one? Is he on, he's valid.
Going from Wadena, I would just say.
Coming from Wadena?
Going to his daughter's graduation in
Brainerd. He missed it. Because he would...
Unless he's going to that.
Brainerd?
Yeah.
From Wadena, he would have just stayed on 10 to 210.
Yeah.
He would have never ever came this far.
Yeah.
6'4" Brainerd.
I don't know if he works in Wadena or if he just lives there.
Who's the RO on this car?
Thanks.
It is him. Can you add him as my driver, please? But yeah, I totally up to you.
Yeah, it's fine with me. I get off in a couple hours or an hour and a half.
Yeah, do you just want to hang tight just behind him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if they... Did you have your proof of insurance?
Yep. Would you like to see it too?
Yes, please. Yeah, so...
Is it okay to open it up?
Absolutely. You don't have any knives, weapons,
No.
guns, or anything in there?
No, absolutely not.
Yes, that's just fine. Where are you coming from?
Alexandria. Just got off work on my way to my daughter's graduation.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
High school graduation?
Yep.
And if you own the car?
Yep, I sure do.
Okay. What were you doing in Alec?
I work there for Mark Lee.
For what?
Mark Lee Asphalt. I drive a semi dump truck.
Gotcha.
Just got off work and got my
What were
clean
you
clothes
doing
here.
while driving? Were you on your phone or something while
I got
driving?
hands free.
Well, you were called in for being all over the road.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense to me at all.
Okay, there's no reason that you would have been...
All over the road, or it was never all over the road. Somebody must be Josh, and it must be a prank or something. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I haven't been all over the road and had no issues. So.
Okay. Are you taking any prescription medications?
I take Adderall.
When's the last time we took Adderall?
6 o'clock this morning.
How many milligrams is that?
30.
30. Okay. Once a day.
Once a day.
6. How about anything else?
No.
Any illegal controlled substance uses
No.
that we use? How about alcohol?
No.
Okay, so I'm a drug recognition evaluator, and there's a couple concerning things.
Okay.
I'm going to run you through a few tests.
Okay.
Your eyes are glossy, watery. With your driving conduct being called in, I'm going to run you through some tests and make sure you're good to go. Okay. Any questions with that?
No.
If you want to, you can shut your car off.
Hope I'm not late for my daughter's graduation.
What time's that at?
7 o'clock.
Okay. Hopefully not.
I still got to change into some clean clothes.
You don't want to wear that?
No.
Okay, hands up. Do you wear any knives or anything?
No.
Okay, I just quick pat because sometimes that's totally fine. People forget that they have pocket knives, especially if they do construction. I'm gonna have you come back towards my
I work 15 hours a day, so.
Okay. So what time did you start this morning?
At 6 o'clock.
You started at 6?
Yeah.
So do you have to? Where do you live?
I live in Elbow Lake.
Where's that?
South of Fergus Falls.
Okay, so do you have to drive to? Is it in Alec or that's just where the job is?
That's
today?
where I work right out of Alexandria every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
How long of a drive is that?
From Elbow Lake to
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand in front of my grill here.
Okay.
Face your car.
Okay.
Any recent brain injuries?
No.
Concussions?
No.
Tumors?
No.
That you know of? Any lower body injuries that prevent you from walking, or
No.
I won't have you doing any cartwheels, so you'll be okay.
All right.
Blind in either eye?
No.
Do you wear contacts?
No.
Okay. Just a couple questions I ask. Have you done field sobriety before?
Yeah.
Okay, so I may do stuff very similar, but I also might do it a little different from in the past. I'll explain everything,
Okay.
so you won't be guessing. If you have questions, just ask. Okay.
Okay.
First thing I do is I just take a pulse.
Okay.
So you just relax right here. I'm gonna get my little stopwatch up. There you go. Yep, and just relax there. It's just the Adderall that you take
Yeah.
daily?
And vitamin C and a zinc.
That's totally fine.
Melatonin gummy at night when I go to bed.
What was I gonna say? What I was gonna say. So next test, it's a Romberg test. So
Okay.
feet completely together,
Okay.
toes touching, arms by your side.
Okay.
What I'm gonna tell you to, and when I tell you to, you're gonna tilt your head back and you're gonna close your eyes.
Okay.
While you do that, you're gonna estimate the passage of 30 seconds.
Okay.
In your head, however you do it.
Okay.
When you believe 30 seconds has passed,
Okay.
you're gonna tilt your head down just like you are now and open your eyes and say stop.
Okay.
Any questions
Does
with
it
that?
might be have to be that close? Can it be that?
They
like
have
that?
to be touching,
Okay.
if you can.
All right.
Any reason that they would have to be apart?
It just kind of feels a little weird.
Yeah, 'cause we don't usually stand like that.
Yeah.
But for this test, yes,
Okay.
you'll stand like that.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
So I tell you when to start, and you're going to tell me when to stop.
Okay. Eyes open, closed.
Eyes closed.
Okay, eyes
Yep.
closed, okay.
Yep. So I'll tell you when to start. I'll make sure nobody's coming. Okay, you can begin. Spray, bruxism.
Finished.
How'd you get there?
What do you mean?
How'd you get to 30? Did you count? Did you just guess? Did you? I just asked.
Yeah.
Count it in your head?
Counted in my head. Was I close?
You're close.
Okay.
You'd be surprised at the answers I get.
Okay.
So you're a little taller than I am, so I'm going to have you have a seat on this chair.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say chair, but it'll be your chair for
Okay.
this. What I'm going to do is you're going to follow the tip of my finger with
Okay.
your eyes and your eyes only. It'll
Okay.
be going side to side. Try not to move your head side to side with it.
Okay.
Just keep your head exactly straight on, and we're just moving our eyes.
Okay.
Any questions with that?
Nope.
You said you're not blind in either eye?
No, astigmatism, but I can see good enough to just test.
I got those too. Makes my contacts more expensive. See my finger?
Yeah.
Okay. Relax your eyes. This next one's also an eye test.
Okay.
What I do is I make two big circles around your face.
Okay.
You're gonna still follow the finger the whole time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come close into your nose. I won't touch you, but it'll get close.
Okay.
Your eyes will cross. Do you have any issues crossing your eyes that you know of?
No.
Have you ever tried to cross your eyes when you
No.
were younger or anything?
Yeah.
But you were always able to cross your eyes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is just make those two circles.
Okay.
Come in close. Won't touch you. You just
Okay.
track the finger all the way in.
Okay.
Any questions?
Try my best.
Okay. See my finger?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, one more time. Okay, let your eyes relax. It's not seeing cross-eyed
Did
anymore.
it do okay?
Your eyes were able to cross.
Thank you.
Yeah, some people just can't cross their eyes. Next test, you can have it stand up. It's gonna be a walk and turn test.
Okay.
So where you're at right now is perfect. Where your left foot's at, you can take a step off that little lip. There you go. Where your left foot's at, put your right foot in front of that.
Okay.
And stand like that till I tell you to start the test. Keeping your arms by your side, and I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna be having you do, okay?
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is a series of 9 heel to toe steps forward, turn around, and do 9 back. and I'll show you exactly what you're looking for, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you get to that 9th step, you keep that last one planted. Take a series of small steps, pivoting on that last one. 9 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you start the test, don't stop until we finish. Turning the way I did, hitting that heel to toe, and keeping your arms by your side.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. You can begin whenever.
Okay.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Thanks for
5,
balance.
6,
Down toe.
7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Steps up.
9.
Okay. Face your car. So this one's a one-leg stand test, and I'll have you take a step off. We'll go on this even pavement because the other one's a little bit uneven. So
These
this
shoes
one,
are so bouncy, they can't make me
those are good shoes. Those are expensive work
they
shoes.
are expensive.
They're good for your body.
$175.
Yes, they're not cheap anymore. That's a good brand.
Yeah, they go.
So what you're going to do is you're going to raise either your right or left, whichever one's easier. Some people have a more dominant leg. You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground, just like mine is, completely flat.
Okay.
Arms by your side,
Okay.
looking at the tip of your toe with your eyes,
Okay.
counting out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
While you're doing it, try not to sway, try not to hop, and keep those arms by your side.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, and whichever foot you decide, that's fine.
Okay.
You just start whenever, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
Okay?
1,000.
Little higher, so it'll be about 6 inches off the ground, pointing that toe straight.
1,000.
There you go.
5,
Point that toe straight. Keep that level,
6,
like mine.
1,000.
See how it's flat? There you go.
1, 1,000. 2, 1,000.
Looking at that
3,
toe.
1,000. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000. 6, 1,000. 7, 1,000. 8, 1,000. 9, 1,000. 10, 1,000. 11, 1,000. 12, 1,000. 13, 1,000. 14, 1,000. 15, 1,000. Sorry.
Okay. Nope, you're okay. No need to apologize. Okay, I'm gonna take a pulse again. You can have a seat again.
These shoes are squishy, so.
Those are good shoes.
They are, but they're kind of.
Mine are pretty solid, man.
Huh?
Mine are pretty solid.
Yeah, these here got such a big pad on them. I feel like I'm standing on a balloon.
Do you want to try it with taking your shoes off?
No, I think I did get enough.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Some people want to go barefoot.
I feel pretty confident I'd pass the sobriety test.
Mosquitoes are coming out. Anything alcohol-wise today,
No.
or in the last 24 hours? Anything in your mouth?
No.
Stick your tongue out. So I get lied to every day, so we'll just knock that PBT out. How does that sound?
Cool.
Sound good? Did we have a DWI in the past before?
Yes.
What was that one for? Drugs or alcohol?
Drugs.
What was that? Okay. Was that your drug of choice?
No.
Wasn't your drug of choice? How'd we end up using it then?
We ended up drinking some water that had it in it. And
Oh. When's the last time we used meth?
July 7th, 2020.
2020. How often did we use it in the past? Pretty often.
Oh, when I lose my insurance for my Adderall.
Oh, gotcha. Blow, 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 blow. There you go.
Yeah.
Zeros. You were telling the truth. You'd be surprised. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay. Wasn't very honest. When you lose your insurance for Adderall.
Yeah, I lost my insurance.
How long ago?
Oh, this was years ago. I'm going on.
Are you on probation or anything?
No.
No. When's the last time we used meth?
July 7th, 2020.
Cocaine?
No, I haven't used that since I was in high school.
How do we take our Adderall?
Orally. I have my prescription with me if you'd like to see it.
Do you have it? Yes, I'd like to see it. No weapons that are in there, just since we're going back to our car?
I grab my backpack, is that okay?
That's absolutely fine. Yep. Just, I'm going to ask you again, no drugs or
Absolutely
anything in there?
I get drug tests. I got Class A. I drive commercial vehicles. So.
Okay. So you take this how often?
Once a day.
Once a day? How many do you get prescribed? 30? What day is it today?
The 31st.
So how come we have a tab and a half?
Probably because on the weekend maybe I felt like taking a half tab instead of a whole one.
Did we just take a half tab today? Tonight?
Not tonight. No, I haven't had one since this morning.
Okay. So
I gotta work again tomorrow morning. I only take them in the morning. So.
oh, okay.
With my metformin.
What's a metformin?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm on metformin too.
What's that one for?
Diabetes.
Oh, okay. So we're supposed to take it every day,
Yeah, that's.
and this was prescribed in April 17th, right?
Yeah.
So do we not take it every day?
But sometimes not on the weekends, or I just think I have one. I don't have work, so
Okay.
the weekends I kind of relax and just veg out. So I've had it
Chill.
over, just chill. I don't need to be so focused on the weekend.
Yeah.
So that's
I get it.
been filled over a month and a half ago, and
Yeah, I see that.
I
So
still got 1.5 left. So
I saw that. Can we stay out of our pockets
Yeah.
though? You're about to lose your mirror.
yeah, deer hit me.
Ugh. How did we use the meth in the past? Besides just that one or that drink in it, did we smoke it or snort it or shoot it?
Oh no, I don't.
No needles.
But never know.
How did we use it in the past?
Snort it.
You snort it. Do you have any? Do you have your septum? Look up
Oh,
once.
yeah.
Have you ever looked in somebody's nose after they snort
No,
stuff?
I haven't snorted anything in 4 years.
Okay.
Just about. So
Just
3 and
smoked
a
it
half.
then?
No, I haven't smoked in 3.5 since July 7th of 2020.
Okay.
So
So you're showing a lot of signs of stimulant use beyond a prescribed dosage. So I don't know if you took it at 6 a.m., right?
yeah.
And took 30 milligrams,
Yeah.
you're way too stimmed out right now for that.
I,
So when's the last time we actually took an Adderall pill?
6 o'clock this morning.
Okay, so what else would we have that's making you stim?
Nothing. I don't have no caffeine, no pop. I drink bottles of water. Last time I had encounters with the cops, they were at the wrong room. They tased me 6 cops tased me 12 times in 6
You don't fight with
minutes.
cops, do you?
Nope. Nope.
Just that once?
I didn't fight with them that time either.
Well, if you got tased 12 times, that wasn't very cooperative.
No, I was face down and got tased 12 times and put in a coma. So,
How long ago was that?
a few years ago.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
wasn't.
so I get nervous around cops a little bit, you know.
And I can
from
get that, but
No,
have I
was the
ever-
wrong person, wrong room, wrong everything.
But I've never given you a reason to be nervous, right?
Well, you already know. You're telling me I'm overstimulated, and I just passed your
Yeah.
sobriety test, and
You're making, just now you're getting agitated, which makes me a little nervous.
am I getting arrested for DWI? Or are we going in, or what
Are you
we
going to
doing
be
here?
cooperative?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are under arrest. Yes, so your cooperation, it means large, okay?
Appreciate it.
I am going to stack it so it's a little bit more comfortable.
So I'm missing my daughter's graduation.
Okay, we'll try to make this fast, okay?
What do we do? Go take a drug test?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank God. I didn't make it by 7. Oh, I can pass the drug test.
Okay, but the thing is,
Yes.
do you have somebody that can come get you? Because if I'm arresting you for a DWI,
Oh, I'll pass your drug test.
no, sir. So what's going to happen, and I'll explain it to you, is we have to go in for a BCA drug test, which I don't get the results for today.
So I'll be in jail overnight?
Can you just listen for 1
Yes.
second? Are you going to be cooperative the entire time?
Yes. Can I grab my wallet? Can you give me my
I'll
wallet, please?
grab all your wallet and stuff.
I can't call my daughter, tell her I'm not going to make her graduation. Oh my God.
Try to relax here, okay? Can you face your car for me? Do you want the cash left in the car, or do you want to take it with you?
Take it with me.
Okay.
Well, what about it?
We are in Little Falls.
Why do you think I'm overstimulated? I don't understand.
So I'm a drug recognition evaluator.
Right.
And you're showing signs, numerous signs of,
Like what?
like,
I've showed you my prescription.
you wanted that with you, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Come on back with me.
I'd like to call my mom or somebody.
Well, I'll grab your phone. I will. Okay, come on back. Come on back.
Am I going to be in jail overnight?
We'll see. Typically, yes, you would be, but we're gonna see how
no drugs.
cooperative you are.
I'm gonna pass every drug test you got. I have 0 drugs in me.
Okay, go ahead.
No pot,
Have a seat.
no coke, no meth, no nothing. Just my Adderall.
Okay, have a seat. Do you want to bring your sunglasses with, or you want me to leave them in the car?
I don't. Ouch.
Yeah, try to relax. I'm gonna turn some air on for you, okay? Turn the heat off. Air's on, okay? She's valedictorian?
70 hours a week. I can't believe this. I've been drug free and going. Hey, wait.
What's wrong?
I attend set free. I go to church.
Okay, hold on, okay? I don't know. Is your dash camera on? Okay, looked like mine wasn't on, but my body camera was on, so.
My dash cam has been on. I've been rolling the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, I just went to turn on my back seat and my front camera wasn't on, but my.
I was trying to position myself to like see.
That's perfect. And my squat, I didn't have the driving, so what did you see in driving conduct?
Yeah, well, he's got a cracked windshield, and then he has a inoperable passenger side brake light.
Okay.
And then, yeah, he was kind of jerky. He didn't cross over any lines when I was behind him.
Yep.
He, you know, like jerky.
Yep. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
makes
Yeah, so
sense.
ours had, the collar had them all over.
You want to help search?
Yeah, sure. I usually do toll, because we're in the middle of an alley.
Yeah, it's a public roadway.
Yeah. 6-4 Brainerd. I'm 1015, 56D. Can you start a toll for me, please? Just let them know I'm in the alley between 8th and 9th. So you wanted his phone. Yeah, so his Adderall he's not taking as prescribed. He's got a pill and a half.
What was his pulse?
First one was 118, second one was 124 or 6. I wrote it down.
And Romberg, I didn't.
35. He was fidgeting that whole time. So did you see during HGN his fingers on his leg too?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he was like this the whole time on his leg.
Yeah.
Bruxism.
I saw that. But he stopped right in the middle of 27 when I stopped him.
Oh, did you tell him to move into here?
Yeah, I was. So that was before I even stopped and talked to him. I said, just move. We were like right here, right in front of this alleyway. I'm like, just pull in the alleyway.
Okay. Yeah, it's.
And,
Well, then I went by and I'm like,
and then I walked up here and I was like, ooh.
yeah.
There's a whole shovel.
So did you say he was diabetic?
What?
He said he was. Did you say he was diabetic?
Yeah, he said he took that.
So I wonder if he needs to take this with him.
Is it metformin?
But it doesn't have his prescription on it. It looks like it's got a blood sugar test on it. I might bring that with just in case. I don't know.
I don't know how in depth you want me to go into all this.
I wonder if he wants that with.
You're on a Florida 2018 with this? Yeah, I think so. Lincoln Ivan George Edward 35.
He's got a lot of charges. What is dinging? Is that his car?
What?
Yeah. Like, what is dinging? What is Al on? They were searching an apartment. Air fresheners.
What?
Oops. It's a jar of rocks. Well, that's strange. Unless you just purchased it, but.
Silestone grit. Contains crushed quartzite rock. Crystalline silicon.
So it's a type of rock. Ouch.
Adderall or meth?
Meth. Or Adderall that he just took way too much of.
Yeah. Did you say his last filled in 2017?
No, so it was filled in April 17th.
Oh, April 17th.
Why is it? Does he have his hazards?
Hazards are on, I think.
Another jar of rocks.
Bunch of rocks.
Yeah, that or he just took a whole handful of his Adderall. What do I get into his trunk? Key. What's that? This guy just got a borrow from her dad. Oh.
It's wet.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Cool hands.
Can you hold this key then too? That is wet. Sweaty. Kiwi jams. Doesn't sound good. It looks like he's. So this was the one that was out?
Yeah. I have no one down.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he tried to
I'll write a
fix it at one time. Yeah, just. We have all the caller information and everything. And I'm just going to document on body camera that he is not taking as prescribed. It says take 1 tablet per mouth per day. Over the 30 days, he got a pill and a half. And I grab his insulin. It's a lot of money. I never have cash on me. People that have cash. Tavern. Gift card. Tavern. WR Tavern? Nope, Safest Tavern.
You want me to come to some meet with you, or do you think it'll be fun?
I don't know. Okay,
He's kind of acting weird.
Yep, did you see him start to,
Yeah, that's why I was kind of creeping around the car.
he kind of got agitated and then he got tased 12 times. I'm like, that tells me you weren't very happy.
Yeah, I saw we were edging towards telling him he was under arrest, but I knew it was coming soon.
Yeah.
I was still like creeped around.
Yeah, I'm
Trying
like,
to get a little closer.
yeah. You just never know anymore. I'm gonna put his money in this wallet.
Big dude.
Very big dude.
What'd that be for?
I'm gonna quick do a tow log. Hopefully, I wonder who they got.
If you fill it out, I can sit on it if you want.
Yeah, because it'll take me a little bit to do the search warrant. I'm just gonna leave his Adderall in. Did I lock the car? Oh, I shut his windows. Put his Adderall back in his backpack.
I'm gonna take it as evidence.
No, I documented it on here. I don't want to take his prescription, and then even his insulin, because I don't think they'll give it to them.
I suppose because you can't verify what it is.
Right.
I guess he could be rather be safe than sorry. They could just throw it in his property.
Because Adderall, he already says he doesn't take as he's supposed to daily. So if he's not using it, he doesn't need it that day. I'm gonna put that in the cup holder. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that just in case. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna ask him. Yes, sir? What's that?
You go to my daughter's graduation, I promise you there's been no drugs.
So even if you can still get a DWI off of a prescription medication, okay? You're showing signs of impairment caused by the prescriptions. Even if it's not a prescription, it's a stimulant of some kind. What I am gonna do for you, because you're late, you're not gonna make it in time. Do you want to call somebody to let them know? I can't let you know. We have to do this process.
Please.
I'll try to get you going as soon as we can. I can't. My hands are tied.
Graduation, please.
I know.
Please.
So I'm just gonna.
Drugs.
We're gonna get going and we're gonna get.
I swear to God, I've done no drugs, please.
So I can't. We're under arrest for DWI. But do you want to call somebody quick to let them know you won't make it in time? Do you want to do that or do you want to wait?
Yes, call someone
Okay.
again.
What's your pin?
I gotta get my bed.
Do you want your hands or can you go off to the
Am
side?
I gonna be in jail overnight, all weekend, or what? I gotta work tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
When's our last? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, but first I'm gonna read you something, right? You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney and have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you with little to no cost. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
So now I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to explain everything, so at least then if you answer a question, I read you that. When was your last DWI? Was it within 10 years?
2019.
19, it is 24 now. Okay, so we're within 10, so it would be a third-degree DWI. You're still not required to see a judge. Okay? So I'm not going to make you sit all night. But can somebody come get you at 7 in the morning to get you to work? Well, you can't drive because I'm arresting you for being impaired while driving.
I promise you, I'm not impaired.
We're impaired by prescription medications.
I'm not impaired. I drove a semi all day.
Okay, but I'm just telling you what you're under arrest for, and what I see are the signs of impairment.
I ran out of my Ozempic yesterday. My blood sugar's probably high.
Okay, so even that's not going to cause what I'm seeing. But I did bring I think you have insulin, right? Or we have something.
Oh.
What was in that little thing with a finger prick, and it looked like a blood sugar testing, and it looked like one thing of.
Oh.
Was that Ozempic or was that insulin?
Probably it was. But it's empty. I was I get my prescription filled on Monday.
Okay, and we can have the hospital check your blood as well. But I'm
you're
just
not going to find nothing in my system other than my Adderall, and you're not going to find a high level of it. You're going to find it within normal range.
Okay, then that's what we're going to find.
Well, I still get a DWI out of that?
You're under arrest for DWI.
I'm going to lose my CDL for this or what?
This is one.
It's my job.
I know. So the blood doesn't come back for like 2-3 months. So everything stays as is for 3 months. Then you can take it to court. You can fight it in court. You can do whatever. But that's the process that goes.
How long will it take for you to release me? I can't drive my car out of here.
Absolutely not. I just arrested you for a DWI.
I'm not going to make a graduation.
No, we're not making a graduation tonight. So that's where we're at now. And we try to make this as fast and smooth as possible.
So heartbroken.
I know. So move your knee in, okay?
Drugs, I've done nothing wrong.
So he didn't want to give me, or didn't want to do the passcode for his phone, which also tells me. Yeah. So he said this is Ozempic, so he won't be.
What is it?
And it's empty.
What is that?
Well, it's like. Oh. So it's what everybody's using right now for weight loss. It's to help your insulin levels within. It's not insulin. But yeah, I'm gonna see who they have for a tow. Okay.
Your status? 10-4, you can clear me. 10-4, 1807. 120 status?
2009 Gold Kia. License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear. License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
Tan van that's been parked there a couple of days with a broken rim and no tires. She did see a gentleman park it there and walk away.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
219 status. 10-4. 10-4.
This one hand is going numb, ma'am.
Which foot? Which hand?
My right hand.
Okay, let me take a peek at it. Okay. Which hand?
This one right.
This one.
This one right here.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna have to step out for me. You can turn like normal and then just step out.
Ouch.
Yeah, so it's resting on it. So I'll turn it. Do you want me to try to cuff you a different way?
Can I just have it in my front?
No,
That
because
surgery is really uncomfortable.
are you gonna fight me if I move it in the front?
No, I promise you, I won't fight you whatsoever.
Okay. Because I get the frustration and I get all that, but
God, you'll never forgive me.
that's not true. Nope, I know that's not true.
You won't believe me.
That's not true. Okay, so I'm gonna lock it so it doesn't get any tighter than that. Okay. How's the spacing on
I
that?
promise you, I've done no drugs.
Have a seat in there, okay? Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a bottle of water in my backpack. Can I get that by chance?
Yeah, I'll grab it. But we can't have it until after we do the blood.
Okay.
Just because, like we said, we've already drank meth before, so I'm going to make sure there's...
Is there any way we can hurry that up? Because maybe I can hitchhike and make it there in time.
We'll try to figure something out. Just hang tight. So he's got mood swings. He'll start crying, stop crying. Sweaty. Need a water bottle. You can have that after, okay?
Number 210. Let's go for you. AC check.
What is your phone number?
218
Okay.
671
6718. 8. What were the last four?
8519.
Have a nice day.
6-4, Brainerd.
6-4.
Can you get the Morrison on-call information, please?
If you want. 1813.
I think I just saw them. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay.
Oh, can you grab my clothes for the graduation
License status valid.
I don't think we're gonna be there in time.
Clear. NCIC clear.
Okay, I'll go look. He wants his graduation clothes just in case. What's up? You don't have to. If you just want to tell, you can just tell him. Okay. Just tell him the stuff's on the dash. And then if you want to, you can come to the hospital. Call pending, doesn't matter. Road to hospital.
You're a state trooper and stand up this much. Ask you to try to keep it.
What did you?
Drive me to bring her down with this, please.
I cannot.
License status valid.
Does it start at 7 or what does it?
NCIC clear.
Okay. Do they still do it outside on the football field?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she told me not to yell with it, to say her name, so I guess I won't.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
Is the temp okay?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. Let me know if it gets too cold.
That ain't ever gonna happen.
No?
No, I wear shorts in the winter.
So, sometimes it can get chilly back there, but.
So what's gonna happen? What's it look like from here?
So now we go in, I type a search warrant, they'll take blood, and typically you'd go to jail for the night.
Okay.
But we'll see.
218-513-6730.
So that's what it was that showed up that was overstimulated. What?
There's numerous things.
Really?
Yes. Yes, and even if it's prescription, we can still get impaired if we're not taking it as prescribed, or if we're doubling up, or if we're taking.
Oh, yeah, no, my levels will be good with this.
Well,
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
I don't abuse me. I take my sobriety and recovery pretty serious, so.
2746.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
One choice clear.
1819. $801.18.
Good.
I have Terry Meyer on the phone. She's calling in regards to that civil matter or civil process that Marlon has. Looks like you were on it as well as Staples.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I put the kids on a hold and that doesn't pertain to what they're working on, I thought.
Not far, I just see them all related, it looks like. And Terry is CRP, should request you.
Send it out.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
Okay, 332 rare.
K332.
You look me up an ICR, or you enter that overview, and I'll throw it in pending. I'll grab it here in a little bit.
Copy, 32.
say 116 beats per minute?
What's that?
Does it say 160 beats or 116?
16.
So 16.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You reading it all or what?
Yeah, you're okay with that?
Not really.
Oh.
No, I don't care.
Well, that's good because all my medical records show my heart rate usually between 90 and 112. So
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty normal.
Details on 371 miles plus 14 on a maroon Chevy Traverse. First life plate, boy Robert Nora David, 615 out of Minnesota. Plate comes back out of Fort Ripley, Air, Lee, Outlaw, information 1829. What
was that vehicle description control be about?
I didn't copy, I'll go and get it.
Got the in the area.
Air 123. Maroon Chevy Traverse, 20 of boy Robert Nora David, 615. Negative.
Hello, Your Honor. This is Trooper Megan Bozer calling. I was wondering if I could send you a DWI search warrant.
Actually, if you can send it to Judge Kevin Miller. I'm running a 5K right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So no apology. He knows he'll be expecting all of the calls coming in, at least for the next 45 minutes.
Do you know his number offhand? Yep. 212. Perfect. I will call him. Thank you. Yep. 6003. Okay, I will try that one. Thank you. Bye. Hello, Your Honor. This is Trooper Megan Bozer calling. I was informed to call you to see if I could send you a DWI search warrant. Perfect. I will sign and submit right now. Thank you.
License status, valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear. License status, valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear. License status, valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
K332.
What?
You got a hit for a 29.
10-4, vehicle or person?
Person?
Oh yeah, I'm not out with anybody, just, hold on.
License status, valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear. License status, valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
Eight hundred to one car for a civil matter phone call.
120 hertz. Pick up number. I'll call him back.
10-4. Yes. 1840.
That's just such a good kid.
Traffic. Wait for Mary Victor 144, August 371 260 Street.
800 119.
Right.
A deal just called they're going to need an ambulance for an inmate. Do they have anybody extra to step inmate?
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear. License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
Oh no.
Worst timing, huh?
Ran out of paper.
When did that say when I was writing this citation?
Well, normally it gives me a heads up that it's like pink. Nope. Did they say what he's going to ask for? What's that?
No, I know.
I didn't even hear him air it to mail yet. Best thing. Don't they have a map?
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah, over.
I was curious.
Who's the judge?
Well, it was originally Judd, but he's about to run a 5K.
Right now?
I guess so. Yeah, so he's like, can you call this judge? I'm like, sure. So you know that I'm calling? I don't think I ever sent to that other judge, Miller. And another one coming in.
Have a good night.
You as well. Thank you. Tape. Okay, this is a signed search warrant saying that failure to provide a test is an additional charge. Okay, come on out. You can leave this in here if you want, or you can take it with. I don't care. Either way, we're coming back. Thank you.
And you'll have them check my blood sugar too?
Yeah, if you want them to. They can probably come. Have a seat. Are they able to check a quick blood sugar at the same time? Maybe. Please. Without admitting him. He just wants to get a sugar check. Yeah.
You like it?
No.
What don't you like? Work?
I'm driving.
You don't like it?
No.
I feel like I would get
I work
bored.
from 6 to 9 every day.
And what company is it for?
Mark Lee, 15-hour days.
I've never heard of that company.
No, I've been around there.
Probably because
10
it's...
minutes.
Do they at least pay okay?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. It's only a half an hour drive to work. That's not bad. Do you get to take the truck home, or do you have to go pick it up from a shop?
I pick it up here in the morning.
Oh, okay. I suppose unless you own the truck, they probably don't want people taking it home. Are you right or left-handed?
Right.
Okay. So, yep, you'll just take the pen. You're gonna initial on that line, the subject initial, and then there's the second one too. Just initial. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it was very nice of them.
Yeah.
So they don't have to do that yet. Whopping 2 pockets and I forget where I put things. Did you buy the car from Florida? Or why do you have Florida plates?
It's off my pickup.
Oh. Is Florida one of the states where you can take it to and from?
I don't know, I bought it from a guy from Florida.
Oh, okay. Some states you can take it with you. Like transfer it on a different car. Minnesota you can't.
He's got the plates because he told me to save them for him. They belong to his dad.
Oh. Did you know the guy?
No.
No. Hello. Thank you. Because you haven't had any insulin today, right?
No.
No.
I took my metformin this morning.
Okay.
Which finger goes?
How long have you been diabetic? Long time or kind of late onset? I think that's more common.
I know what that's
Hold
right.
it on there, yeah. 155.
All good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, they have all the paperwork, they fill it out. One thing we have to sign is the thing. And I have to do. Two loves.
Sorry.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
trading.
she hasn't done one before, so I'm just
No.
walking her through it. So everything's contained in the kit, like this, this. Just wanna check that, make sure it's not expired, has powder in the tubes.
And just for us, if it's expired, it's still okay because we're sometimes short.
Yes.
It's just the vacuum that it affects.
Yeah, so then you just
So
make
it'll
sure
be
it
a
fills.
It'll
bit
still be-
shorter.
Yep. It just may not suck it out as fast.
Correct.
There's supposed to be powder in the tubes? I'm not getting
Yes, sir.
set up here?
Oh gosh,
Nope,
no.
supposed to be powder in the
That
tubes.
just keeps it from clotting
Oh,
inside the
okay.
tube because it gets sent through the mail.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not setting you up.
Whoa, almost everybody's.
That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say that to me. That's funny.
Additive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just prevents it from clotting.
Okay, now this will be tight.
Yeah.
And then with the lab
Straight
blood
as your elbow
kits,
as you can.
always iodine, never alcohol.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you're gonna understand why it's 2 gloves in just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This does get messy.
Sticky.
Yep, and we can clean it up afterwards, but now I have to use the iodine.
Only a certain amount of time.
Yeah, 10 to 30 seconds.
It just dries.
It's just like alcohol without the alcohol content.
Because that
That's
could
what we're
affect blood
testing for.
results.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So if he was to come in for like alcohol, it could affect. It typically won't because it dries so fast, but they just don't
No.
ever mess around with it.
Oh, no question.
Yep.
That's why I do the tube gloves.
Because it gets sticky.
Super sticky. Okay. And this will be a bit of a poke.
He's got good vein.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And the time of blood draw is 18:55.
Both tubes?
Yep. We'll have to check with Candace on the minimum fill because I don't.
It's usually like halfway.
Is there a package insert with the kit?
So then we have to put these stickers on. So she has to initial those bottom lines saying that she took the blood from him.
Yep.
I put them on the tubes. We put the tubes in here, seal this, then we seal the box so it's double sealed.
But there was no package insert to say
Nope.
the minimum?
Nope. No, it's just the halfway. They typically fill it up. Yep, thank you.
Okay. Afterwards, you just want to
Invert.
get that powder mixed in.
Sometimes the powder can be stubborn depending on how.
Tubes are kind of thick, so give them a little tap is okay. Sometimes it just takes some time to get that.
Depending on how thick their blood is, or
Sure.
Give it a little swirl.
if they're dehydrated, it's a little bit thicker.
Mm-hmm. And do you have a regular pen? I have a gel pen.
Yeah. Yep. So just initial
And
on
then
the
here's
two
just the
bottom.
collectors.
Take it till it doesn't work.
It just smears.
Yep.
And then I have her check whatever one you are. So depending on phlebotomist or tech. And you sign it and then just print it so I can read it for the report. And sometimes depending on who does the draw or what department, sometimes I have to fill something out and every department's different.
Sure.
And then I usually make a copy after they sign it because then
We have it.
we can
All his information.
Take
and
notes.
then- Yeah.
Okay.
in case
So I sign it and then you guys take it.
code report. I'll show you. And then, did you label the tubes?
Yep.
Perfect. And then they take care
Then
of.
we take the kit.
Yep. Sometimes some officers will have you fill out some part of the paperwork, but they are usually in charge of filling all that out.
Okay.
All right,
There you
I'll be
are.
right back with this.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just keep that on there for a while. What time do you work tomorrow? Yeah. Okay.
Will I be in jail tonight, or I'm gonna go home?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on one second. Finish doing what I'm doing before. Don't forget anything. The blood sugar's good. That's good.
Well,
Yeah, but not
not too bad.
not bad. Otherwise, they would give you something.
It's supposed to be 90, so
Yeah.
12 is the highest it's supposed to be for me.
What did I say? So we won't make graduation. Per my policy, I have to bring you to jail. It's my discretion whether I hold you till Monday or not, because this isn't your first DWI. It's your second, correct? So 3rd degree. You're not
If I can have someone come pick me up, will you let me go
in the
home?
morning. It's about the best I can do.
I can't get to work tomorrow.
Can somebody pick you up before
Tonight?
or on the way?
Tonight they can, they come get me tonight.
So they always hold for 12 hours at 7 p.m. But I can do, because what they usually do in the mornings, because it's all in the jail time. Otherwise, you'd have to wait till 11 to see a judge. We're not going to do that. You won't be there by 6 because I doubt the jail will release you before breakfast. Just because they have so
Can't
much
let me
stuff
go tonight.
going on.
Someone can come get me tonight.
I can't, no.
Earlier you said you thought you could.
So that, somebody would have to get you at what time? What time can somebody be
They
here?
can be here in an hour and a half, maybe sooner.
Because your car's towed. It's
Yeah.
at Ray's towing, so you can't drive.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine.
where would they be coming from?
Elbow Lake
And that's how far from Little Falls? About an
in
hour.
an hour.
Because I have to technically release you to a sober party. But I can't have you riding along for an hour.
Please.
Can't just drop
Thank
you off somewhere. So
Please just release me.
who would, so this is, here's the thing. We're gonna shut that off because it's between you and I. I'm already one doing you a huge favor by not holding you till Monday. Because it's a DWI. Can you be late tomorrow morning?
I can't.
Because I have to release you to a sober party, but I can't sit around and wait for an hour and a half for somebody to come get you. And the jail's not gonna sit there for an hour. So the best I can do
Uh-huh.
is they'll release you tomorrow morning at 6:30.
If Dan can be here in a half hour from Alexandria, can you come pick me up?
Who?
My coworker Dan. If I can get hold of a coworker to come pick me up from Alec, will you release me tonight, please?
Is your mailing address correct?
Yes.
Okay.
In Elbow Lake, yes.
So when's the last time we took our Adderall?
This morning at 6 a.m.
Okay. When is the last time we used meth or a controlled substance?
July 7, 2020.
So why am I seeing so many signs of stimulant use?
I don't.
So-
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing.
Okay. So we're not taking our Adderall as prescribed.
I am. I take it.
You have a pill and a half in there. You're not taking it daily. Honesty,
It's over a month and a half prescription, and I still got some left.
I see that.
So it's not
You have
good.
a pill and a half, which you're not supposed to have any halves, right? So what are we doing with that? Taking it a pill and a half at a time sometimes?
Never.
Okay, so can your friend come get you tomorrow morning at 6:30?
I'll be working.
That's what I can do. Somebody's got to come get you in the morning.
Really?
Yes. Is there somebody that can line that up at least, so I won't have to hold you?
I can have Sally come and pick me up tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Okay, and we'll see. We'll ask the jail staff because it should be the night crew if they would release you any sooner than that.
Okay, before then?
We can ask, but I can't guarantee it.
Okay,
Does that work?
yes, please.
That's the best I can do. Otherwise, you'd have to stay till Monday, and I don't want to do that to you. You've been cooperative with me.
Okay, no, I can have someone here in the morning to pick me up.
Okay, so when we get to the jail, we'll ask to see if they would be willing to release you at 5 to maybe get you to work on time.
Okay,
If they say no, they say no. If they say 6:30 after breakfast, that's the answer.
okay,
You can respect that with them?
yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna cuff you in the front again, just because you gotta be cuffed.
I'm gonna have to use my phone, but I really don't want to give up my passcode to you guys.
But I wasn't gonna use it for your passcode. I don't
So
need
can
anything
I
with your phone.
get it in
You
my
can
phone?
get a number off of your phone when you're in the jail, but that's the best you can't have your phone.
Okay. Well, I mean, can I make your call?
Off of their phone.
Their phone?
Yep.
With my phone?
Nope. This jail policy.
Okay.
They're not there anymore. I got your wallet. I put your money in it. Your phone and your clothes. You can just put that in the. They'll just keep it for you. Yes, that's best I can do. And then you can call your friend, and we'll ask if you can get released sooner than the 12 hours or 6 hours, whatever it is. Because they have their own rules too. So I can't promise you something and then they get mad at me.
Is it 6 hours they'll let me go?
Well, it's usually 12 hours.
Any chance that
No, I
they
said
just-
6 a.m.
Any chance that just...
How's the temp yet?
Good.
Okay. 6-4 brainer.
License status valid. NCIC person clear.
Neil at
NCIC
Morrison, now
clear.
I'm in route. What would you have on your phone that you don't want anybody to see?
No, I just don't want anybody.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
186
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
185 and I are 10 feet from Boulder Mine.
Mosquitoes.
Can you call my Aunt Sally and explain to her what's going on over there where I'm at?
Your Aunt Sally?
Yeah.
I can't. What?
Did you call her for me?
You can't call her?
No, I only get the one call.
License status valid. NCIC person clear.
You can ask to see if you have another call. I guess I don't. Well, who's Aunt Sally?
That's where I live. I live at the motel there in Elk Lake. She owns the hotel.
Oh.
On the motel there.
Brittany. 10-6 Jim.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear. UTC preparation.
Got that paperwork?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. I got your other stuff. Come around front, please.